I guess I'm fine with it.
Be allowed or not?
I don't know enough about it, but I don't think it should be allowed. I know it's...
But I strongly disagree, I guess.
Or just disagree?
Yeah, so I strongly disagree with it.
Or neutral? Would you say yes, fracking should be allowed in Michigan?
Yes.
From 1, 2, 3, 4. Strongly agree or strongly?
Oh, 5.
And
It's probably better to get natural gas, and I'm sure there's some negative towards the environment, maybe.
and health. Yes.
And health.
But economically,
Their
there are benefits.
benefits, yeah.
So
I'm
on a
alright.
Likert scale from strongly agree, neutral.
I've heard of
disagree.
fracking. I don't know too much about it, but I will say agree.
Okay, and
No, it's tapping into the...
ground. Natural gas. That's right. Okay. How do you feel about fracking in Michigan? Do you, on a scale of 1 to 5, would you strongly agree or strongly disagree?
Wow. I understand what it is. I understand that it destroys what it's doing, but I understand we also need the fuel. But on the
Strongly disagree.
Somebody
Three would be
doesn't know
neutral.
anything. I know nothing.
Three would
Okay,
be
sounds
neutral or
good.
it doesn't-
Sounds
or you
good.
don't know.
I mean, if it's natural, I'm all about natural. But you know, I don't know what it is. So.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Probably strongly agree.
for fracking, with 5 being strongly agree and 1 being strongly disagree.
5.
Okay, and
I think I'm probably 3 because I don't know the damage to the environment and I don't know long-term effects because I have kids that are one your age and one younger, and so I think I'd want to know what the long-term effects are, you know, on everything as far as the kids are concerned.
okay, and also so I guess on a scale of 1 to 5, you would be a 3 in the middle.
I would because
How do you feel about fracking in Michigan? Do you think it should be allowed on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being strongly agree and 1 being strongly disagree? In Michigan, would you say you strongly agree that it should be allowed, or
Yes.
okay, on a scale of 1 to 5, you'd say you strongly agree?
Yes.
Right. And what is your
Strongly disagree.
Okay.
no, I don't know.
You don't want to be
It's no, I mean, I don't know if it's a good
What's
thing.
fracking in Michigan? Do you think it should be allowed?
Absolutely.
All right.
Knowledgeable, and I don't want to make a commitment unless I'm sure of what my answer would be.
And gas is being emitted, whether we like it or not, naturally. Right? Because it's in the ground. Right? We all know it's there. And does it permeate through?
So, do you think fracking should be allowed in Michigan?
No.
All right.
No.
Strongly disagree. 1 would be strongly disagree.
I strongly agree with fracking in Michigan.
Yeah, I'm more like of an environmental person, so I'm going to strongly disagree with that.
Okay. And do you think fracking should be allowed in Michigan on a scale of 1 to 5? 5 being strongly agree, 1 being strongly disagree, 3 being independent or neutral.
We're going to go with the 4 on this one.
Yep.
Probably say... It depends how much it affected the environment, but 2 or 3.
Okay. It should be allowed in Michigan on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being strongly agree, 1 being strongly disagree.
I'd say
Other chemicals?
No,
that are
no,
not-
no other
You don't
companies.
think so? Okay.
No, ask the company. The companies have to invest in that so you can see what they're purchasing to do that.
So I think we have enough pollution problems in the state of Michigan, especially with all the construction and whatnot, and during the winter when, actually during any season, when there's the highway pileups and whatnot. So I would say probably a 2 because I'm not completely against it, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay. I think fracking should be allowed in Michigan on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being strongly agree, 1 being strongly disagree.
I'm like both directions, okay?
So 3 scale of 1 to 5, 5 being very, strongly agree, 1 being strongly disagree.
I agree with 4.
Okay. And
4.
It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing because of the environment, so, yeah. It's like, that's probably a poor answer, but that's where I stand on it. I mean, technology-wise and long-term energy use, it's good, but environment, unless they figure that out.
So I'm saying that if the company that's fracking isn't purchasing any chemicals other than the silicon sand to blast through there, then I would say it's a pretty safe bet that they're not using any chemicals.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think that our dependence on foreign oil is absolutely ridiculous, and we should use our natural resources. But I don't think it should be done to an extent for like exporting. Like if you can export the oil, that's too much. But just for your personal in-state usage, then that should definitely be an option.
Fracking should be allowed in Michigan, on a scale of 1 to 5.
I would say 2. I mean, I'm not totally opposed to fracking, but I think right now there's too many environmental concerns that I'm concerned about. So until they clean those up, I would say I don't really want it.
And I'm actually a bit towards the, maybe a bit towards like 4 because of the economic benefits, but.
Be allowed in Michigan, scale of 1 to 5, 5 being strongly agree, 1 being strongly disagree.
5 being strongly agree, 1 being
Strongly disagree.
And now, right now, I think I'm probably a 2 on fracking. I need to find some more information. I need to see that it's worth what I think are going to be some of the environmental damages. But then again, you know,
The logical sequence of, now, if you were to say they're not disclosing it, and yet they're purchasing all these chemicals, then I'd have a problem. Because I'd say, what do you do with that chemical? Does that make sense?
Yes.